One day in the year 2000, three people came together to create the company known as PopCap. And they made banger after banger. PVZ, Peggle, Bookworm, Bejeweled, this game. Yet nowadays, they have what bangers? This is their great game that everyone is playing? Oh wait, you meant the other new PVZ game. Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, this game is a masterpiece. Yeah, you're right. But how did PopCap go from being such a good game developing company, being one of the only companies to successfully make a good sequel, into making almost no games, and the ones they do make nowadays, and the updates they make, being absolute garbage? The company, all the way back in the early 2000s, were doing amazing. They made games they wanted to make, not for the money, EA. And it worked. Plants vs. Zombies being one of the biggest games of all time. Hell, I played it because my grandma showed it to me. My grandma, whose grandma is out here being like, "Hey, kiddo, did you hear about the new Armory Pass update on CS? You just don't!" So of course, with the company doing as good as it was, other companies were looking out for it, trying to see what offers they would accept. Well, if we go all the way to the year 2011, the date July 12th, the day when PopCap was officially acquired by EA, which at the time was the right move, but will be the downfall of the company in the future. Due to them being acquired by EA, they were able to make, well, what I think is one of the best games to ever come out ever. Garden Warfare. Oh my god, this game is so good. I have so many hours on this game. Literally 1v1 me. I don't care. I will destroy you. I am the better pea shooter. I'm the better foot soldier, better cactus, better engineer. I don't care what you say or who you think you are. I am just better than you. So don't even. I am just better than you. But before Garden Warfare even came out, on August 15th, 2013, this is when PvZ 2 came out, and EA showed more of their true colors here. The game nowadays can only be played by billionaires, as the pay to win is crazy. Like, they added so much content, at least I think, as if they haven't, how the hell would Zach Scott be able to make a playlist longer than One Piece? One Piece. But it was very clear that EA, at least during the development of the game, told them to add more microtransactions than the first one, leading most of the people who worked on the first Plants vs. Zombies to just quit and leave the studio, which at the time EA did not care. And well, if they did care and tried to just let them make the games they wanted to, well, who knows what kind of games PopCap would be putting out nowadays. But moving from tower defense to third-person shooter, over there, things were great. With the first game having around 8 million copies sold, it was a no-brainer to go and make a sequel. And goddamn did they do the first game justice. 2 new characters per class. They added 3 new classes to plants and 3 new ones to zombies. And then adding a new DLC, adding the goat and the torchwood, making it 4 new classes for each side. And just adding on to what made the game so good. More maps the zombies could defend, and it wasn't always just the plants. More game modes, an actual hub world you could run around and do missions. It was what the people wanted, and still with EA, surprisingly, there were almost no transactions. Just if you wanted coins, but coins were so easy to get in the game, and it was great. I put at least 1.5 thousand hours into that game. It was just so good. The updates being all free. Of course, they did add some transactions afterwards, but it was mainly for characters which you can get on your own. But there was the fake unicorn you can buy, and that was about it. So for EA being a part of it, honestly, not that bad, and it could have been a lot worse. And all of the new stuff that was added is what the people wanted. A sniper for the zombie side, done. Someone who's like a foot soldier on the plants, done. They just did everything right. Until they did everything wrong. Now, it's sadly time to stop talking about the past and how great it was, and to wake up to the reality of the downfall of this franchise. Oh my god, do I hate this stupid game. It is so bad. I know they don't call it the third game as it was supposed to be like a spin-off, but it's the third game. Like, they can't hide behind the fact there is no 3 in the title. Everything that Garden Warfare 2 did right, they did wrong. Got rid of all the characters in the class. You like that fire flower? Too bad, it's gone. You cannot play that anymore. You like playing as the electrician? Too bad, no more. You can play this disco lady who has the power of lightning to make it up to you. So bad, it's so bad. More transactions, worse hub world, worse game mechanics on it. I'm getting so worked up just thinking about it. I can't even pronounce the things I wrote down. Honestly, worse game design as well. Like, look at the first game, how real they try to make the pea shooter feel. Then this. I very much prefer the original art style over this big-eyed bug. Get it off my screen. The map's terrible. They actually did not do a single thing right in this game, except for make cute onesies. Okay, those onesies you could put on your characters, I did like them. They were kind of cute. Okay, I can't lie. I did like those. The cosmetics, they did pretty good. But besides the point, the company at this point had gotten smaller due to layoffs. PopCap was a small team of people, and honestly, the big offices and the amount of staff they had working at PopCap, not at EA, was fairly big at a certain point of time. And then by this time, 2019, 2020, 2021, it has shrunk significantly, and it is very small now. And then a very small team of people from EA and almost no one from PopCap, and they were just trying to make an easy game for easy money. It's very obvious that's what Battle for Neighborville is. They spent almost nothing on marketing, as when the game was announced, you could play it like a week afterwards. There was no marketing done, there was no campaigns. For Garden Warfare 2, they had Bill Nye. Bill Nye was talking about the game. This trailer went up, they did some stuff for it, and that was it. You could play it within a week. I remember watching the trailer and being like, oh, okay, is this gonna come out next year or something? And then at the end, it's like, play it next week. I was like, what the fuck? What is that? And it's very clear they tried to spend as little as they could to get the most in return. And it's honestly sad to see. A game that defined my childhood alongside with Minecraft and other ones, it's sad to see this game fall so low. Not the game, I mean the franchise. And don't even get me started on the new Plants vs. Zombies 3 game, and what they're doing with Plants vs. Zombies 2, which, for your information, has no one from PopCap adding new characters to the game anymore. No one from PopCap, no one from EA, none of that. It's all been confirmed that every update that goes to that game is outsourced to a different country, where they make the art and add it to the game. Not even EA is the ones making the content for that game anymore. They have gotten so cheap, they don't want to pay people like at least minimum wage or whatever wage they want to pay there, that they outsource it to other countries that pay their workers almost nothing. EA has gone that far. It's just sad to see such a beloved franchise and company fall so hard. Like, Plants vs. Zombies defined a generation, and now the newest one is garbage, and the second one, they fired almost everybody, and they outsourced the work? What is that? And it's so crazy, because all of this could have been avoided if either EA just stopped caring about the money, or I don't know, but they were just way too greedy when it came to this. I still from time to time play Garden Warfare, and there's usually one full lobby at times, and it's great. I love just booting up that game and just playing it again, because that game is so good. Personally, the second one is better, but I just have much more nostalgia with the first one, so I just like the first one better. And then with Garden Warfare 2, recently the game has actually been doing very well, as it's even reached a peak of around 10,000 players when it went on sale on Steam. And with Battle for Neighborville, may that game never ever be remembered by anyone. If you made it this far, thank you, and if you want to check out some of my other videos, I mainly make mods for Minecraft, so if you want to download some to support the channel, because who doesn't have Minecraft, it would mean a lot, and I appreciate all the support I've been getting with all those mods as well. So thanks for watching, have a good one.